Path, I'm still going to call them whiskers. Good evening. It is great to be back in my delightful hometown of Dennis. Thank you, Ken, for the invitation, and thank you to the family of Carl Zopatti for the extreme honor of being here on his behalf. I really appreciate this. When Matakees Middle School's foundation was put in place in 1969, another foundation was being built by Carl. A foundation of service, of thoughtfulness, of dedication, and a career that touched so many lives, including this one. How blessed are we to cross paths with such a person? I was 13 years old. It was umpiring in the Dennis Senior Softball League, senior at age 30, you had to be. And I was petrified. My skin was as thick as the skin of the flounder we caught in the morning. Carl was a star with East Dennis Liquors, and he suggested I keep the scoreboard. The statistics. Wow, this is cool. I'd ride the bike to Seaside Field, which became my field of dreams. We had fire delays. When the siren would go off and half the men headed to the fire with Chief Hersey. They would come back with soot on their face, and play would resume. I couldn't give an error to the shortstop, Officer Tom Barton, otherwise I'd be in the Boy Scout. Can't do that either. I wrote stories for the Oracle and the Register. Today's major leaguers go on the injured list with a hangnail. Carl and the others worked all day and went out to play through fatigue, nicks, and assorted other issues. Role models. They opened me up. Just like we'd open up a clam freshly shot from Chapin Beach. The quiet, thin, bespectacled little boy, who had less here and more here, grew into a man. Surrounded by over 100 hardworking, dedicated men of Dennis. It led to a career in sports that I couldn't have dreamed. Talking with Shaquille O'Neal at the All-Star game. An edifice as tall as the Provincetown Monument. He's a big guy. Working with the media the night of the bombing at the Atlanta Olympics. Crisis management with a player choking an NBA coach. Chatting with Caitlin Clark while serving as an NCAA tournament moderator. And winning a national hockey title, rolling on the ice, hoisting a trophy. In 2015, Carl invited me back to my Field of Dreams Come True. He still looked like the guy who had 4 hits in a game, you could look it up, in May of 1979. And in that year, I wrote to him and his cohorts, and I quote, "To the muscles and minds that make up the town of Dennis, this is a relationship that will stick with me through the rest of my life," unquote. This sun never sets. Thank you, Carl, for believing in me and for building on your foundations for so many lives at DY. Congratulations, fine sir, as you join a legendary class of 2026 in the Dennis Yarmouth Regional High School Athletics Hall of Fame. You join as a contributor, and may I add, you are also in my personal Hall of Fame as well. Now, to accept the plaque for Carl is his niece, please welcome Paula Forrest.